Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back army. I know that I said that potentially the last video was going to be the last until of course new content starts coming out from BTS, but I'm here today because I wanted to do something a little bit special. I've been thinking about this ever since we were starting to come closer to the end date, so to say, of my solo series. I was like, what is something fun that we could do as like a little bit of a special? And because I constantly get requests about certain reactions to things that I have already seen multiple times before, I thought that instead of doing something that is new for me, we should do something that is very well known for me. So in this video we're going to be talking about my 5 favorite BTS songs of all time, and we're going to do them in a very secretive style, so you guys are not going to be able to find out unless you look into the description right now and see which videos I have included. You're not going to know until you've watched this which songs are included, and I think that is going to be a very fun thing. Now most of these songs are older, because, you know, that's when I was, like, here for that. So you just keep that in mind. But I do want to give some honorable mentions before we dive into this. So we're going to be checking out 5 different videos in terms of being related, I guess I should say, to a BTS song that I hold very dear to my heart. And we're going to talk about them and why I love them so much and why they are so there for me. I'm also going to be doing all of the videos that we're watching in order of release, not necessarily, like, or order when they, you know, when they were released with an album, I should say, instead of doing it in like a, because listen, it's the top 5, but I can't really choose which one is the favorite, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know which one of these, I don't know. So that is the plan, but we're gonna do some honorable mentions first before we dive into this, so you guys can kind of have an idea of maybe what we're diving into, because these ones are also very close to my heart. So I'm gonna tell you. So one of them that didn't make onto this list was Fire. I love Fire. Burning Up is fucking fantastic. Like, the energy of it, the music video itself was so much fun, and the dance, I was in on that. I wanted to learn it so bad and didn't really get there. So that is one of them. I also love Tear. I decided to try my best to include as little like unit songs. I wanted to include full group songs in this as well, so I don't really have any in here. I'm not going to spoil you guys though, but Tear is one of them that I have as my honorable mention, because holy crap, that song had me by the throat for the longest time, with its like energy, with its emotional sides of it. It's magical to listen to. So that is one as well. I also really love Idol. I do. I remember when it was released and I was jamming the fuck out. Like, that song is so much fun. It is amazing as a party song, and the music video is kind of my aesthetic just as a person. Then I also have Dionysus. That is also one of my favorites. I remember the Mama performance was iconic, and that same with that. Like, it's so unique, but it also feels so much like them. So I love that song too. And then lastly, I'm going to include an honorable mention that is very new, Disease. I've been listening to it quite a bit since we got to it in the album listen, because that like like that little like, it's not an onomatopoeia because it is an actual word, but that like them having fun with that, I have really gotten stuck. It's gotten stuck in my head, you know what I mean? So I love that song. And then also a little bit of one as well, but I'm not going to mention any specifically, but basically all of J-Hope's solo songs that are technically under BTS's albums. Literally all my favorites, like Boy Meets Evil, freaking fantastic. Mama, amazing. I also love Just Dance, amazing. I also love Ego so much. You know, and so I just wanted to say that, but they are all, like, they have some great solo songs in this group, including Singularity. It's like Euphoria is beautiful, also Serendipity, gorgeous. But enough about that. Sorry about that very long intro. Of course, we have this little honorable mention section, but now we're actually going to get started. So like I mentioned, we're going to be doing these in the order of release, not necessarily the way that I like them. All of these 5 could be number 1, and I would be happy with it. So let us dive right into this and see what we have in store. Well, I know, but you don't. So let's get into my favorite BTS songs of all time. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, I am here now. I have my blazer on. We are ready for some analysis, some talk, some scientific stuff. I don't know what to call it. We're going to be a little bit more serious in this one, I guess, is what we're going to be doing. And you might be wondering, why are we here? Well, it's because I mentioned ego. I love ego. And I also wanted to keep a little bit of surprise so I can reveal it to you, what we're going to be getting into first, and then continue to do that as we dive into today's video. So, our first song is one of their, well, a very early on song in their discography, and it is one that I have listened to so many times. I would say it's probably one of my favorite title tracks of theirs. Spoiler there. So, our first song, no order whatsoever, because again, I cannot freaking choose. It is Danger. If you guys have guessed that, you must be you are psychic. I am sure about that. So, let's talk about Danger just for a second. So, this song, obviously, when I first got into BTS, I heard Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and then DNA was released, and I really did enjoy these songs too, but like, they still, I feel like, didn't deliver on that angst that I wanted, that angst that I had deep inside me. Like, when you're growing up and you feel like, you know, the whole world kind of sucks a little bit. And I was definitely at like a weaker and more shitty part of my life at the time. And then this song came along and I was like, I love the energy of this. I love their energy in this. And I know that to some people, this can be a little bit like cringy these days. I don't know, I wouldn't call it. I hate the word cringy. But to some people, it might seem that way. But to me, it hits the mark. It hits the mark perfectly, and I freaking adore it. So that is what we're doing. We're going to be getting into Danger, and I think it's going to be so much fun. Let's dive right in. Of course, we had to, y'all. We had to. It's been a while since I watched the music video though, so this is gonna be right. The hair cutting. Ah. This takes me back, y'all. Woo! Oh, oh my god, this gin and this sugar. Let's see how much of this choreography I remember. Bam, bam. Ah. Like, this style, this everything was like, it hits so good. No, 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 no. Dong, ticky dong, dong. Like, the lyrics of this, like, it's just, it was such a needed thing in my life at the moment. And the voices, like, all of them, basically, like, all of them kind of rapping a bit in this song also. A little bit less for some of them, but... And that, this hair needs to come back, by the way. This Jin hair needs to come back, I tell ya. And that, the eyeliner, give me a man. And, the bowl cuts. And the way that you're just coming into this chorus and they're like you just immediately get shook by that and you're just like, well, yeah, fuck me, I guess. Shoulder action. And this, I was chanting this. Everyone, quiet. Listen, listen, listen. I was already a J-Hope bias at the time. And whenever he came in, and also this part later on, God, I have some stories to tell you, but every single time this verse comes in, I'm just like, I need to, I'm like, obviously I've been chanting that, and then I'm just like, okay, it's time to quiet down to hear him sing his shit. And then also Sugar obviously coming in, amazing. But that boop boop from that car, I've had multiple times. I remember I think it was in 6th grade at this point, 6th or 7th grade, I was walking out of the school and like we couldn't have phones in school, so I always kept it in my backpack, and then obviously as soon as we were done I would put it in my headphones and like walk home. And because I was like listening to this song so many times, I should have been aware. But every single time that bam bam came in, I always like did this as if I was being chased. And this one time I had my friend walking with me and she was like, "Are you okay? What just happened?" And I was like, "Oh, it was in the song I listened to." And she's like, "Oh, what song?" And then I was too nervous to say it was BTS because, hey, 2017, K-pop was obviously growing bigger, but I couldn't really say anything because I was nervous about getting bullied about it. Let's go. 나를 원해. Oh, that too. So many shoulder moves in this song. I'm a love loser. Oh. Iconic. Oh yeah, him tattooing himself. And isn't it kind of fun to like think about the fact that Jungkook was like, I don't know, 17 or 16 here. I can't remember exactly, because if this was released in, let me remember the exact, was it 2015? I think this was released in 2014 or 2015. He was like barely an adult. So him being like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like it's so funny to me. And the guns though, Jimin. Woo. It's amazing. Amazing to look at now. Let's go. Let's go. Iconic. and Pose. Oh my fucking god. And I forgot it just blacks out. Yeah, this song is incredible. I need to check. I'm not going to check in the description because then you guys are going to find out what is next, and I don't want you to do that. But I believe the song was released in it was 14 or 15. I am pretty sure about that. So let me just see. 2014. That's right. So he was like 16 or 17. International age. Jungkook, that is. Yeah, this song has so many memories for me. I think that, like, when I heard the song, I hadn't really... Because, like, it has a lot of rock inspiration, of course, but it also has, like, it's hip-hop, it's got rock, it's got, like, a lot of different feelings in it. And I think when I listened to it for the first time back in 2017, I remember thinking there's, like, I'd never heard anything similar to it. And I think that was so intriguing. But also, like, the verses are so immediately in your head. Like, they stick. But also that, like, the chorus itself is great. And I have so many, like, memories of sitting and, like, doing the shoulder moves with them. But that chanting part where they're like, yeah, you have me in so much pain, or exactly, I can't remember. I'm so bad at paraphrasing, guys. But when they sing that, let me see here. You hurt me so. Yeah. When they're singing that, you hurt me so, like that. No, like that is so stuck in my head, and it has been for years, honestly. So that's the first for today. So let's move on to our next song. We are a little bit now into the future, not so much, but just a little bit. First is actually Pepsi, Silver Spoon. So you might be thinking that, like, this being one of your favorites. Yeah, 16, 17-year-old me, even earlier than that. Let's go further. 14, 15-year-old me absolutely adored this song. I really, really did. I thought it was so weird. I thought it was so, like, out there. But that is something that I have fallen in love with since I became an adult. But also just since then, is that I love songs that you never thought would work, but become such a bop. And that is Bepse. So we're going to be watching the dance practice, y'all. I know I'm going to have a field day with this because the fits are so stuck in my head, and obviously the dance too. I'm just so ready to fucking check this out because I know it's going to be hilarious. So let's get into Bepse. Let's do it. I decided to do, obviously there is the mirrored version that have, like, so many more views, but I decided to do it with this video because I think it is funny. And yeah, there's no captions on this, so we're just gonna have to vibe, but just believe me when I say I'm gonna be singing a lot of this song. So let's dive into Pepsi.
자, 우리가 펩시 안무 영상을 찍을 거예요. 펩시 마지막에 네. 우리 호석이
Oh my god, this Jimin fit.
우리 한 명 맞춤합시다. 그러니까 제가 많이 했잖아요. 방송 때도 하고 콘서트 때도 하고 좀 가위바위보를 통해서 진 사람이 마지막 그 가위바위보. 다시 가위바위보.
I mean, I know who's gonna lose this, so. The way he just falls to the floor. So it was like to be the center of a part, I believe. That is going to be coming up later. Hey. Down. Down. Pepsi. Is that they? Get it? Oh my god. They knew how to vibe. Listen, they knew how to vibe now, but they knew how to fucking vibe. Like, this choreography has so many moves, so I see it now and I'm just like, if this would have been released today, it was a different time. But it's so good. Hey, woo! Pepsi. Get it. Ah! Bop, bop. And then he goes, this is why I love him and why I love his musicality. It's like he gets overtaken by music every single time. He gets overtaken by the music and it's like he can't control his body anymore. Like, that's just the vibe that he gives off to me when he's dancing. Oh my god. Bop, bop. And obviously G-Cook too. So tight. Bang, bang. His fucking New York shirt, or New York hat. And this hoodie. Hey. Bah. And a little high five. See ya. Get a gin. Y'all. If you were insane, the tone. Gall. Y'all. The gall. The jump. The energy is like insane. Let's go. Yes. Tight. Bang, bang. I forgot about that. Bah. And I forget how, like, insane this video is, and like how hard to just keep up with, because I'm just like, oh, what's happening over here? Oh yeah, right. And then he does this freaking like swan, or like not swan, the crane pose, like Jungkook from the side here. 1 8. Hey. Hey, all right. You must be kidding me. And this. You must be kidding me. Exactly. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. Goodbye. Hey. Get it! I love it. It was like, all right, it's time. Beep, 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 beep. That was more of like a duck than a twerk. Da, 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 ding, down. Ass kick. Okay, so yeah. Of course, this is more about the song. Talking about the song. I love the song. BTS is like, you know how Danger was like my, ooh, I never knew I needed this, but I love this. This is that, but like in the totally opposite direction. Because of course there's some parts of Danger where I was like, whoa, this is really, really different. But then with this one, I was like, this is really different. Like I had never heard anything like this before. And I think that's why I stuck to it. But also how silly it is. Because obviously, you know, BTS about being a silver spoon, the whole like birds and stuff, like it's so funny when you actually read the lyrics. Of course, it's hard for me to like dictate it to you and tell you because I don't have them in front of me right now, but it is just like one of their first like joke songs where I was like, oh, this is also really, really catchy. Like the song is really catchy. And of course, maybe I should have expected it because I had just found them and I was like, they have some really good music. But also, it was definitely quite a, not culture shock, I don't know, but just like a shock in general. But the song is so much fun. It's so much fun. So, now we're going to dive into what we have next. So, if you remember from beginning of this video when I was talking about honorable mentions, I was talking about how I wanted to mostly include group BTS songs here because I felt that it was fair and, you know, I wanted to share something that the whole group has made because otherwise it would feel a little bit, I don't know, unfair or something like that, I guess. But I decided to give a caveat to this song in particular because this is when I really started falling in love with rap. Like, I have always really enjoyed rap music, I think, but I don't think I knew how fun rap music could be until I heard this song. So, enough teasing, we are going to be diving into BTS Cypher 4. Maybe you could have guessed it. I don't know. I think all of their ciphers are fucking good. Cypher 3 is also really, really fun. I think all of them I have really enjoyed. But there's something about the fourth that has stuck in my head ever since the first time I heard it. And it's one of my most listened to songs from them ever. So I think it is only fine and only fair that we will watch it today. So I decided to include a live video. I don't know if this is going to get blocked. Hopefully it doesn't. Otherwise, just jam to the song with me, you know? So this is Cypher 4. One of their best rap songs that they have ever released as a group. Even though this is obviously only rap line. But I'm very excited to see this. I think it is going to be fucking fantastic. So, let's go. So I think this is around like DNA era, but oof. Nothing will get me as turned as when this instrumental comes in. I believe this is around that time, right? Yeah, obviously because Red J-Hope, but also kind of pinkish blonde June. Yeah. Alright, are we ready to vibe? We're ready to vibe, guys. Let's go. Pardon. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Get out of my face. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Do you know me? Do you know me? I know we're only one verse in and there's 2 more to go. I just want to say that this is one of the songs where I can find no faults with anybody's part. Like, the way that he comes in, June's parts itself, his flows, the way he plays around with it, and that obviously, sorry, bye, that whole thing of like diction, pronunciation, name, like, this song is so sassy in like the best way possible. I love how sarcastic and like, obviously it's more of like it's a diss track definitely, but it's also a song, obviously, I love myself. It's a song being like, hey, even if you try to bring me down, I will never succumb to it. I will always stay strong. And it hits so good. Okay, sorry, bae. It's time. I love myself. You should love yourself. Okay. Back to serious mode. This is my favorite. Yeah. This is my favorite rappers in K-pop. Because okay, how should I put this? The way that J-Hope raps introduced a new world of rap to me. Because he is one of those types where I would say that, like RM, Namjoon, he focuses a lot on lyrics. He's very, like, straightforward with it. I love the way that he does that. I think that Suga is obviously, he's so fucking fast. You guys. If I could have, I would have, included a bunch of solo songs in here, too, and talked about Auguste, because, Jesus. He's so fast, but also really, really clear. But J-Hope is so special because he has such a flow and he's so dynamic, whereas he's able to change it up so much and still have it feel very cohesive and nice, because obviously we have this part and then we have the next part and then the part after that, and he's just so he's so dynamic. Yeah. Wanna be. Do. This. 높게. And specifically this part is so good. I love my rule. J-Hope player. One verse. One verse. True. Typical true. Ta. 2, 8. I love the visuals, by the way. I don't think I've ever watched this one particular, like this one specifically. I might have, but brick wall. Oh yeah. Good. 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 I love myself. Pochek. Bepse mention. Pochek. And this click click to the bang bang, like that's literally, we all know it. Cause he comes in and he's immediately just like, just out of the gate. Patrick. You. Oh yeah. I love in the back. They just started like this. The words started scrolling past because obviously he's doing it so fast. I love myself. Ooh. We got the water bottles out. I know. What else can I say? Just like, the BTS rap line are insane. There's a reason why I like love rap now so dearly, and a reason of that is because of them, because the flows are insane, the energy is insane, and like obviously I still listen to the song quite a bit, but every single time I'll get just as hurt as the first time I ever listened to it. Like, fantastic. But I love so many of the rap line songs. I mentioned Tear, obviously. There's also Oog, which, like, I don't know how I forgot to mention Oog. Like, there's no way. All the ciphers are amazing. Like, they just bring it. They just bring it. And I can't get enough. I can't get enough of them. So, yeah. And obviously, the lyrics of the song as well. Like, if you want a fun time, just go and read them. Oh, there were lyrics on this. I forgot to turn them on. Whoops. Well, obviously, I love my rule. Do it, my bros. Whoopsie daisy. Well, we still had fun, obviously. I'm sorry about that. I promise you for the next stuff, we're not going to leave it out. I promise you. But we are now halfway through. A little bit more than halfway through, too, as well. But that was Cypher. Next is, I think, I told you, like, one of the first songs that I heard, but by that point, it had just been released. it was something that also I think you can see a lot about my music taste based on what I have in this video. But when this came out, I have not only loved the song itself, I loved the performance of it too, because I don't think I was just getting introduced to music shows. I didn't know really what they were. I know that they happened, but I didn't really know them. And I saw obviously that the song was being performed, and I was like, I need to see it. And I watched this performance so many times. I watched it like during our we had these little periods sometimes where we could just sit on our computers and like do our own work that we had like left over if we had something that we needed to get done, and I was just watching this performance. We have Mic Drop, the original. I do love the Steve Aoki remix. It is really good too. But there's something that the original did to me that I think no other song can really reproduce. You know? So I heard it, and this is the Countdown performance. This was the day after, or no, it was not. It was a month after my birthday, but it was very close to my birthday, and I remember being like, oh, this is so special. And yes, I was watching this when this had come out, and I was so fucking into it. I can tell you, I was in love. So I was super excited to check this out because it has been a while since I watched this performance, and I know I'm going to be really excited. But we all know Mic Drop, so let's just have some freaking fun with Mic Drop because hell fucking yeah, this song is so good. Let's go. I did listen to the original more often than the remix, and I kind of still do. Jung Ho Suk, Park Jimin, Jung Ja Cook, BTS. I need to turn this bitch up. There we go. The quality on this, wow. I don't care. Is this really what the quality was like? My business. Mike Bunchy. Hey. Me and it worldwide. I do it. Hey. Like, there was something so immediately, like, what should I call this? It was so immediately, like, right in my brain, and I could never let it go again, you know? Like, it had that quality. I think before I even knew that I was autistic, it had that quality of just being, like, such an earworm immediately. Like, did you see my bag? Like, come on. They knew what they did there. Just right in there. The energy in this performance is amazing too. Yes. I remember being like, I think I was still kind of wrestling at this moment. I'm not entirely sure how I was feeling at the time, but listen, Jimin was definitely fighting to be my bias too. Listen, if I had a second bias in BTS, which, like, it's been too long, and I feel like I can't really add a bias now, you know what I mean? But maybe. But if there was one, it would be Jimin. For sure. Yeah. Although, this hair, we flop. Woo! Yeah, I'm on the mountain. Yeah, I'm on the bike. Like, JK and V with this, it's like, it's such ear candy, and it will always be that way to me. Like, hey. Hey. Get it. There's no way not to dance to this. A big reason why I love the song, I think, is because of this part. Like, of course, the chorus is amazing, and I do love that beginning part of J-Hope's because, like, yeah, you know, like, it's so iconic. But I love this part so much, and, like, I think that sort of grew with me as I listened to the song because chorus hit first, and then this part came in and smacked me in the face, and I was like, oh, okay, you know? Play's gonna play. Live a life, man. Good luck. Like, the energy of this song. Don't apologize, bitch. Cola. And the mic drop at the end. Fucking iconic. And the way they just leave. And I was like, damn. This, like, changed my brain chemistry, honestly. Because this is the first time I remember seeing a performance of a song and being like, wow. Because, of course, this got... So, they performed this, and then a little bit afterwards, they released the remix with Steve Aoki and also with... oh, God. Was it... It wasn't... Wait, who was on the remix? I don't know why I'm thinking... If it was him, that would be insane because recently he has gotten into some oh no, it was fucking what's his name? It was Designer. That's right. No, he's fine. He's okay. Never mind. I don't know why in my mind I was like, oh, was it Snoop Dogg? No, it was not. No, he's okay. But I remember this being one of the moments where I was like, wow, so K-pop performances are really fun. Because I had seen a lot of their music videos, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then I had seen, like, I heard the songs, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then I saw the mic drop performances, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is amazing, too. There's also another one that I really enjoyed as well, because, obviously, I was watching, like, all of them. But it had, like, I think there was, like, a screen or something that they were against or something like that. But it might take a while now to find it, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it might take a little too long to find, but I believe it was on a music show, of course. Show champion, question mark? No, it was not them. They had like a screen or something that they kept like circling around. If you guys know that one too, I remember that one very, very well. But this is a moment where I was like, oh, I really like performances too. Because even though the song is amazing, the performance is what really church it up for me, you know? So, that was Mic Drop. We are on to our last song of our top 5 favorites of all time. And I've already talked about this song multiple times, so I don't think it needs any more introduction that it already is going to get. We are going to go into Black Swan. So, this song was released, and now I can check the time when this was released, because now I've gone through everything, so. But, this was released in 2020. It was like right around the time where I was basically on exit mode, I guess you'd say, but of course I didn't exit. I still kept up in some ways, and I still watched things here and there, but I never did anything on the channel. I think the YouTube channel was one of the main reasons why I never returned, because I don't know, I think it would have been really, and it still was, of course, complicated to explain the history without making it seem like because people think when you say that, like, oh, I stopped keeping up, they think that I, like, am a traitor or something. But I think, like, life started getting in my way, and I was just, like, I think I became a different person, I guess, and I wanted to find new things. The pandemic changed me, I should say, and I think I just wanted to explore and find out about life, I guess you'd say. And so that ended up being that I became the big multi-stan that I am today, but also I think I just became happier as a person, you know, because BTS used to be, and still are, of course, a comfort. But I think I didn't really have a personality. They just sort of became what I was keeping up with all the time. I was consuming so much of their stuff. And then I think a flip switched. I don't know how else to say it. And something, I guess, I felt a change needed to be made. And, of course, I should have been keeping up. But I think as soon as they all started going into military service, I was like, let's wait. I think that's better. So, Black Swan. I love the song. I think it is honestly one of my favorite title tracks, alongside with Fake Love and Idol. Like, they managed to hit something that I think also I didn't know that I wanted and needed at the time, which is the mixture of this more classic sound mixed with little hip-hoppy. It's just beautiful. The song is gorgeous. So I'm so excited to watch this. And it's been a while since I've watched this music video. I'm going to turn on the captions now, so I hope you're happy about that. But let's dive in and check this out. It's been a little bit since this came up. So I'm ready to have my heart broken. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. This whole, like, theater. And, like, the contemporary dancing included. And the lyrics of the song, I think also, I don't know, it just made me sad. The song made me sad still, kind of, but I can maybe, I think I can disconnect a little bit now. But at the time, I was like, wow. One of my favorite, like, one of my favorite Namjoon looks. Like, this, they all looked so stunning during this era. So stunning. Bum. Oof. Do you hear me? Yeah. 바다나 나. Like, it's ethereal, the song. Like a mixture of this type of sound and then having lyrics about essentially your creativity dying. It's like, what? You know what I mean? The corset! I forgot. We have our soap moment again. Soap always. Soap forever. All of them wearing corsets was crazy. And the mixture of like all the different sounds, but especially that contemporary feeling with them dancing barefoot, with like the whole like modern dance, like ballet almost. It's just. He is the Black Swan. Jimin. Oof. I don't think it will ever not hit hard. Bye. Shadow's gone. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Is there a part of me that wishes I would have watched this on camera? Yeah, but it was a year too early for that, which is kind of crazy to say. My channel recently turned 4 years old, and also I hit 11,000 subscribers recently, but I've been so busy. I haven't really been able to think about that, but I think we've gone through a nice journey with these songs that I picked, because we have the silly, we have the serious, and we have the the sadness, I guess. So Black Swan for me, I think, like I said, it was one of the last like music video releases I was here for. Again, I heard On, but I never saw the music video. And I really love On too, but this is the moment where I was like, I guess, where the checkout kind of started happening. And it's kind of unfortunate that it wasn't this moment, because I think it kind of left a lasting impression, because again, the song being like kind of, how should I say, losing your light, but also like being in chaos sort of, because I feel like the song is, of course, it was released like just ahead of the pandemic, I believe. Again, it was like in March. Yeah, so, but a lot of it being about, you know, I guess kind of, yeah, losing losing that touch that you have, kind of, I would call it like creative burnout is kind of what I feel about this song is about. And having that be like the last sort of thing that you were like 100% up with, it was like, damn, this is really depressing. Well, we'll see. I'll see you when I see you next. And then I wasn't here for, obviously, Dynamite, Butter, Permission to Dance. They're more like upbeat stuff. So it was interesting. But overall, though, I feel like I see the pandemic here. I see the kind of like, where do we go next vibe with this? And it's one of their most beautiful music videos. I would say, like, music video wise, the ones that I think are the most stunning is this and Fake Love. Those are my favorite music videos. Blood, Sweat, and Tears are like, it's fighting there too, and there is a lot of beauty in that too. But I would say those are like the two that I hold the most dear, because like this, whatever the theater this is, whatever opera house they're filming this in, it is gorgeous. And yeah, this song is like a mixture of soothing and also very sad. Like, makes me sad. Well, what an endpoint, huh? What an endpoint. Maybe I should have included something else too to make ourselves happy. Oh, nice. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say though. This song is gorgeous. It's beautiful. So, a little recap for our top favorite songs, or top 5 favorite BTS songs of all time. It is Danger, Pipse, Cypher, Part 4. Apologize about that. Cypher, Part 4, Mic Drop, the original version, and Black Swan. I feel like you can maybe tell a little bit about me just hearing those songs. But of course, there's a lot else that I really, really love. So, that was all for this one. I will be back when we are back. This is the official little package for you guys as a thank you for being alongside with me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed this. And like I mentioned, I will be back whenever I am back next. Because now I believe that the Saturday and Sunday slots are going to be opened up for other things. So, of course, if they release something that I really want to get to, I will. But until next time, until something major happens where I need to continue, this is where we are ending off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. What a very somber note to end this on, I guess, but also I hope you understand why. So I think that was all I wanted to say. If you enjoyed this video, of course, like it, but also subscribe to the channel and check out my Patreon if you want to. I have a lot of good stuff over there. Yeah, let's end off this video. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for enjoying with me. So, that was the top 5 of all time, including some honorable mentions there in the beginning. So, of course, let me know what you would like to see in the future. I'll be here for whatever they release next. I think we have sort of a rumor, I don't even know if it's true, that it's going to be next year. And, of course, I want them, of course, after all having enlisted and all done solo stuff too, I want them to be able to rest a bit because I'm sure it's been a lot. But I'm so excited for what they have next. Trust me, you guys, it is going to be so much fun to dive right back in. So, thank you all. I really do appreciate you. I hope you had fun with me on this one. And, of course, thank you for 11K. I forgot to talk about it, but I really, really am happy about that. So, yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do early access, so if you saw this a day earlier, you saw it over on Patreon. But I also do K-drama and variety stuff over there, so check it out if you're curious. Like this video if you like it, and if you have a request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!